Hey everyone, welcome back to more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I'm Disturbing Puppet, and we are here for the final scenario, Scenario 15, Twisted Canyons 2. For the Skull Throne, I did this year's one already in a different video, and then I did the 2021 when it came out, and that's on my Early Access playlist of the game, so if you want to check out that one, that's in the Early Access playlist of Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. So we are on Twisted Canyons 2. This is an interesting map. There's a lot of cover, and it really kind of guides you to certain paths. And the last one I had a bunch of close combat guys, which worked out really well for me. And again, we're having gunshots before we even get in. So worst case scenario for me is probably a bunch of Bane Lords on the enemy side and me having no close combat weapons. Alright, during the Battle of the Desert Wastes, Legio Astorum engaged the Tiger Eyes in the most brutal conflict seen in that war. There are 4 objectives to secure. Each objective contributes 1 victory point. The forward operating base objective on each player's side are worth 2. Annihilation or from turn 5, score of 4 needed, or destroy all enemies to win. So forward operating bases are sometimes pretty hard to capture because they're way in the back. If you have a lot of really fast guys and can wipe out everything on a flank, then you might be able to do it. Am I going to have a bunch of light dudes? Maybe. Alright. Pretty big engagement, actually. Alright.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
So noisy. Alright, 2 volcano cannons, apocalypse launcher.
Mercy
2 volcano cannons, 2
us.
apocalypse launchers. 2 volcano cannons, 2 apocalypse launchers. I'll just talk over them. Bunch of fast guys here in the center.
The Emperor's sacrifice
2 Vulcan
life,
Mega Bolters.
Is death. Fight
2 laser blasters, apocalypse launcher. 2 laser blasters, apocalypse launcher. 2 laser blasters, apocalypse launcher. So yeah, I may not have any close combat troops here. 2 volcano cannons to apocalypse launcher. 2 volcano cannons to apocalypse launcher. Try to let it catch up so it's not playing too many lines at the same time. 2 volcano cannons, 1 apocalypse launcher. Alright, so I have a lot of long range stuff. So it's going to start checking from turn 5. So where the objectives are is going to be pretty important because I am kind of geared up in a way that it wants me to sort of sit back and hit from range. But if I do get close, I can really wreck stuff. This is pretty close, so I can at least park on 1 and keep it safe. This is my forward operating base here, so it is pretty far in the back. There's actually a couple not too far out. So we've got those 2 objectives. Then another third one, kind of similar to last time. Where is the 4th? Probably closer to the enemy. Is it? Right there. And then their forward operating base is there. Okay, so not super far back, honestly. I mean, it is pretty far, but it's kind of a straight shot if I wanted to go for it. On this flank, there's really nothing, so probably we'll shift over. Alright, let's see what the enemy's got. So 2 Inferno Cannons. Looks like 2 Laser Blasters. 2 Volcano Cannons. Another 2 Volcano Cannon Reaver. So they have a decent amount of long-range stuff as well. Got a Warlord here with 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters. This is my preferred setup for a Warlord myself. 1 Banelord in the center. He's going to be dangerous if he can get close. Another Warlord with the 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters. That I'm not super happy about. On the flank, we've got the Laser Blaster, and then looks like 2 Volcano Cannon Reavers in the back. So he does have a decent amount of range, but he's got some closer stuff as well. So he might end up moving things up and then blocking his own shots, because this is really kind of a narrow pathway kind of map. You guys, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with because there aren't many objectives here. My central fast guys, maybe we'll head up and linger. I need to figure out where I'm going to put my long-range dudes. Somebody's got to go grab objectives. So that's probably going to be you for that one.
Bound to make this execution.
So let's just start heading out. We'll go around that way. I want the enemy to kind of take some actions here initially, because I'm not going to get any good, accurate shots off at this point anyway. So let's let the enemy move up a bit. Probably 1 Warlord here, 1 Warlord here. You, I might run towards that objective, although I might go around the edge. Okay, he's just marching right through those buildings and people. Yeah, there aren't good lines of fire necessarily. Like here, there's sort of an okay shots that way. Just a lot of terrain in the way. Okay, let's get you heading out.
We will stand as the Emperor bids us.
See if I can get out on this edge. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the edge of the map is. I'm just going to go that way for now. I might get shots depending on where things go, but we'll sort of head towards that objective. We'll have one warlord come out here to line that way, another one sort of this way. You're going to grab and then bail, probably. If I can destroy some stuff on a flank, then I can try to sneak in a Warhound or a Reaver into the back to grab the forward operating base, if he doesn't leave anybody back there, and I don't think he will. But he does have a lot of kind of fast guys himself on the flanks. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not going to get any shots here, so I might as well just position where I want to be. Let's go about there-ish. Wow, camera's jumping around. I do like the blue and gold on these guys. It's really nice. It's really strange. The Banelord's just standing on the ruins. Mine! Like, okay, sure. So that way, we've got a little bit of vision.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
I wonder if I can get up here. It says I can. How about up here? Kind of? Further? Yeah, that's about it for there. That's not a bad position. Yeah, I'm just going to do that for now. Basically, anything heading towards this, I'm going to hurt. That's the whole point of putting him there. You want to take it? You will suffer. I'm going to grab it myself. Maybe keep running over to the left to the other objectives with the Warhound. So his fast guys are going to come out. Don't know. Definitely don't have any shots now. I could try to position a couple of them out here to take some shots down that pathway.
Fight with this machine and guard it from the shame of defeat.
So we are pretty quick being a Reaver. But yeah, it's not really ideal. How about we head kind of in the center for now. So if you want to come that way, we'll just laser blast the crap out of you with at least a couple Reavers. He's a happy boy. Okay, I might get some shots there and there. You might have shots on the Warhound, possibly. But yeah, I think these guys we're just gonna position here in the center.
Our duty is our dedication.
So that's what I'm gonna do for now. Let's just get you guys in position. So anything coming in this area is just gonna take a ton of laser blasters to the face. So that'll help guard my forward operating base, but also that objective as well.
You false idols shall be shattered.
Because of all the cover and the pathing, there might be some sort of point-blank volcano cannon shots from either side here, which could be pretty dangerous.
No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
Let's hang back a little bit. Might be a little close. Kind of position a little bit as we move around. Adjust. Want to keep enough space that we're not going to shoot and hit each other's shields. does have a lot of Titans. It's just a lot of the Scout Lighter Titans. So you're heading down there. So if you head out into the open, I might get shots from there. You're not going to have shots, though, because it's blocked off by that rock. If I could get a Warhound out, or Warlord out here, I've got a couple objectives I could cover, or I could just move up. So you could run, and then you could come up behind, and we can cover that direction, possibly. Okay, out here.
We walk.
I mean, I kind of have shots there, but it's long range and not going to be accurate. If I move, I could probably target him. Let me move up. So from here, definitely some of that's hitting rock and not going to make it through. The trees probably aren't actually really there. If I target you, that's a bit more clear, it looks like. But it is long range, so it's going to be pretty inaccurate. I'll go ahead and take the shots, I guess, just to see if I get anything. Because I can also get this Reaver to take some shots at him, I think. Okay, I don't think I did anything there. So I think where that explosion was really where the volcano cannons were hitting, even though it shows them always pinpoint on target. Okay, you're out there on the edge. Alright. So all of them are basically just heading in towards the center with this objective and then heading in on this area. But if I can kind of do some damage here and then they can shoot, I will take it. That gives me a pretty good shot on the Warhound here, and I've got cover from that direction, so yeah, instead of hitting the Reaver, and I could take some shots at the Reaver, I'm going to try to hit the Warhound instead. Not likely to do much damage. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my other Warlord here, though. Let's see if any of it's actually on target. Rockets firing all over the place. A little bit of shield damage. That's it. What the heck was that? Something big blowed up.
No one is safe from the touch of chaos.
Okay, now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with my last Warlord. I could just run in towards the center here. That's not a bad idea. You're really only getting shots there, but they're going to quickly pass by. So yeah, let's just run you into the back and maybe keep one of them down in this area. So if they do come through here past this damage, I've got additional firepower I can hit them with. Because there's no objectives on this side. I think where the objectives are placed is somewhat random. So kind of depending when you do the scenario, they might have some on mostly one flank, or a little closer, or a little further. I feel like they shouldn't be too close to either side, but they often seem like they are. I'm not sure if they're using the original rules to kind of figure out where like random placement would be. Okay, I wouldn't mind the enemy going first here, just so I can maybe get some additional shots. Alright, not gonna happen. Well, I could hit him. You guys are set. I could just drop an Overwatch somewhere, but we're not going to take it unless the enemy gets pretty close.
Our duty is our dedication.
So you could run through, grab this, come around, and hide, probably. Yeah, I'm just going to do that for now. Clears the way as well, so nobody's in line of shots, and he's protected, hidden, and freaking out. Ready to head off to these. This is the dangerous thing. He's got these long-range guns. He's just going to park in the back. Thankfully, I do have long-range guns as well, but mine aren't as well positioned. I really need to get a warlord out to here. I'm not sure. From here, I might be able to get shots through. I wonder.
Loss is acceptable. Failure
Take a
is
look
not.
at the angles here. Okay, some of that's going to get blocked by that rock, unfortunately. So one of the volcano cannons will just be totally blocked completely, which does kind of suck. Alright, well...
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
I'm going to just creep in here, using this as cover on the other Reavers, and just see what kind of damage I can do on this Warhound, if anything. Not moving much, so should be pretty accurate. Yeah, just knock the shields down and that's it.
You will find no mercy here.
Okay, you're heading still pretty far back. Well, I still want to get you in position. If he rushes here, I might be able to get a shot if I take it later. Maybe.
Longer than flesh.
I can hit the Reaver, but I'm not sure I'm going to do any damage. At least the shots look clear. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, just as something to do. I don't expect much from this, but if I knock the shields down completely, it does mean it's a little harder to get them back for him. And, like, nothing hits, pretty much. Rockets all over the place.
From the touch of chaos.
Don't you do it. Yeah, he teleported through his own guy. That's really frustrating if you're trying to whittle down a target, and then they just push someone out in front who can just suck up all the shots instead. Disappointing. Very irritating and disappointing. Alright.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
I think I might have to move
stay
you.
us from our duty.
But I can't get up here anymore. Yeah. I wonder if coming down here is a better option for angles. Here I'm a little bit cut off because of this rock. Here's a little better. Can I get there? No. Yeah, even if I run, I'm only going to make it to there. Yeah, let's do that. I think this is a better position to kind of cover that way. There's a bit more visibility. He still has so many of these Reavers and stuff on his flanks. I don't know why you're pushing in here. There's not really much point. I don't get it. I guess it's a distraction to keep me busy, but other than that, there really isn't much reason to do that. There's no objectives there. I guess if you can push through on the flank, you could head in for the forward operating base, but really, what's the point?
Billions live or die by our actions.
Okay, I'm going to try to come out wide here, so if the Warlord comes up, I still might have an angle eventually. I guess we'll go for the Reaver because he's out front. It's going to be really inaccurate, so I'm not really planning on any of the shots to really do much anyway. And yeah, not much. A few rockets got through. Actually, at the end, I suddenly did a bunch.
Yours is the master, never the servant.
So it's really just about trying to find... Oh, we're going to teleport through our own guy again. Finding good angles of fire here is kind of problematic in this map. It seems like it's a better map for smaller engagements. And you're just waiting to come in here because I'm going to keep these guys just ready to shoot the crap out of anybody that comes down this little area. And then even you could possibly get in and get hits if you come in too far. Okay.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Which is better? Can I come out on this side? How far can I get? That's not terrible. This way I can get... Let's see if I try to get closer to this point. Yeah, just about there is all. So I'd be sort of safe for now, and then next turn I could move out and shoot. Or I could try to stay as far back as possible and then move up from here and shoot. Staying back might be the better call. But, I mean, that's pretty safe for now. I'm just going to do that. And the next turn we can kind of come out. So you're going to run out and grab this and then probably grab cover. And then I'll have these two to try to get shots down here to keep things away from the one we'll have under control. You're going to be looking that way to keep this under control. And then these three are here to just shred anything that comes down this path, like this guy. Alright, speaking of targets to shred, let's spread out a little bit. I don't want to go too far because I'd like to have angles down this pathway. I'm not going to retain because it shouldn't matter too much at this point. Okay, decent amount of damage. I am kind of facing a weird direction though.
Come to the eye in the end.
And you're out on the flank, right? Yeah. He's actually sending a few out here, probably just to keep me busy, not really to grab it or take it away.
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
I'm going to move a little bit that way, just so my front will be kind of facing the right direction if they are coming this way later. And that's probably going to kill them. And I'm still facing, like, this direction. See by my legs. So you can't really trust what it shows you about facing, even. And we've got multiple Reavers inbound on the flank. We've got a Reaver and a Warlord inbound, so this is going to be trouble. I guess there are a couple objectives, so it kind of makes sense. So I've got that Reaver, and then you. I think that's it.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
So if I come out there, I'll have some angles that direction. I've got angles that direction, and then covering this as well. So let's do that. And that's way out on the flank. Okay, I think it's just you.
We walk.
So again, I'm going to try to move to kind of get my facing set, but it may not actually work. I don't know why you're looking that way. Alright, good enough.
Your false idols shall be shattered.
It's even shifting the Warlord to the flank. That's pretty odd. Might change his mind, I'm not sure. That's kind of strange. Okay, and I get to go first. So, I do have the opportunity here to wreck this guy's day. I could go ahead and grab this and move. But I think I can wait on that. I think wrecking this Reaver that's out front is probably the best option. Before they get too much up here. And I'm even going to retain at this point because I want to kill him before he gets a chance to do anything. Got that Reaver with the volcano cannons as well. Shields are down. Come on, give me some damage. Not bad, not bad. A couple hundred points there at the end from the volcano cannons. If I don't move, is that clear? That should be clear. So let's do that. Give me the kill! Give me the kill! There we go. Okay. So that'll weaken him a little bit on that side. Nope. Got incoming shots that are not hitting anything. I'm not even sure what you're shooting at. I don't know if it's going for the Warlord or the Warhound here, but it's just all being blocked. Okay, so we've got a bit of a path for shots there.
Fight with this machine and guard it from the shame of defeat.
So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to get out a little bit more in position so that nothing's blocked once we're done moving. Let's see what I can do back to this guy. Just a bit, 100 at the end. Okay, and you're also shooting into the rock. Yeah, I seem to kind of confuse them here by hanging out in the rock. Nice and protected, at least for the moment. That Warlord coming in, I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, nothing's really heading this direction. These two probably will come down this way. I could peel somebody off to help out here. Which may not be a terrible idea, having one of them come down closer to the objective, taking shots. If I can get down to here-ish.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you.
Kind of off to the side, so I'm not blocking his shots. I could even take some pot shots at the Warlord and drop his shields, maybe. Yeah, let me see what I can do to the Reaver. I'm not expecting much. Kind of accidentally hitting his shields a little bit, too. A little bit of damage. Not bad at the end there. Couple decent shots.
You will find no mercy.
The Banelord is confused. Yeah, if they want to keep sending stuff out on this flank, I'm kind of fine with it. It's a big distraction. It's not, you're not going to get any objectives out here, so sure, whatever. If that's what you want to do, because I do have this kind of locked down. He could send the Reaver straight through. The Reaver can probably take their shots to get down here, but once you're out in the open, that Warlord's just going to kill you. Okay, you haven't activated yet, right? No. Kind of want to grab this and then grab cover, but I don't know if I can get the path.
Unyielding will.
Yeah, that's not going to get me close enough. And I don't want to stand out in the open either. So I was hoping, it's one thing I wish I could do with like the movement would be to go here and then here, to kind of be able to adjust pathing instead of just going for one endpoint. That's not going to be close enough. I will go ahead and try to take some shots on the way. I don't think we're going to be close enough to get that. And we're not making any sound. I thought I had Inferno guns, but maybe we have Volcano or Vulcan Mega Bolters. Yeah, it must have been Vulcan Mega Bolters. And I did actually grab it. I must have gotten just close enough to take it. Alright, Reaver versus Reaver. If I can hold on to my guns, even if I get banged up a little bit, just keep punishing you. And if you come forward a little bit more, I could even hit you there. I might even be able to hit him now, as I don't think that tree's going to block shots. Okay, so do I try to focus on the Warhound, or the Warlord? Do I wait for the Reavers to move up and then try to crush them? What is my play? I did take some of his shields down, so I could go for him.
As the Emperor bids us.
And that is high enough, it looks like, that I can take those shots. Just barely. It's going to make it over that hill, it looks like. So I could just stay put and hurt him. Yeah, let's try that and see. Shields are down. He's mainly going to do shield stripping, but up close he can do pretty good damage too. A little bit of a shot. Not too terrible. Alright, what's going on? Okay, he's getting shots through there. My shield's just knocked down, that's it. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely throwing a lot of firepower out on that flank. And you're coming out into the kill box. And running into it like a maniac, alright? I mean, I gotta admire your dedication or whatever.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
And again, I'm gonna try to just move a tiny bit to kind of get my positioning set. So that I'm kind of facing the right direction. I'm not gonna bother retaining because he already moved. Alright, there goes that building. I guess he's shooting at the Warhound. Or something up in the sky. Whatever. Okay, well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse. Again, I'm trying to use the terrain to kind of get a close-up view, because sometimes you can kind of use the terrain to push the camera in. But it doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. So, I think we've got clear shots on the
Loss is
Reaver.
acceptable. Failure is not.
Yep, so that's clear, and I still have some cover from the Warlord, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the shots from here. Kind of splitting up fire here on this side, so I'm not liable to do a ton. If I get lucky with the volcano cannons. Alright, pushing my Warhound. Figured he was going to die sooner or later anyway, and there he goes. Okay, you're out of activations. I don't know if I might have one left. Must be you. Or do I have two? Yeah, I've got you and you. Okay, well, soon you will have even fewer Titans. Let's just see what you can do, because you've got no other potential targets. So just light him up. There goes a gun. Okay, not dead. Trying to get a nice view here. Right. You can get the kill.
Acceptable. Failure is not.
Alternatively, I might have a shot there. It's at least partially blocked. Alright, let's just kill this guy. Should get the kill here anyway. Yeah, his health's almost gone. As long as I can hit. There we go. So that's another threat down. And I get to go first. Alright, so probably I want to go first out here again. We've got another Reaver sticking its face in here, and we've got Warlord backup, which is not great.
We walk.
Okay, let's see what you can do. And I will retain. Going with him first because we've got the 2 Apocalypse launchers, which are pretty much only good at taking down shields anyway. And then I still have the 2 Volcano Cannons on the Reaver. Until they get blown off anyway. Is that a clear shot? That should be a clear shot. So I'm going to hope I get a kill here. Depends on the armor saves. No, he is going to live. Might even kill his own guy here. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, it's much better now about not hitting your own guys. It will hit your shields, but it seems like it doesn't actually do damage to your structure. Okay, I don't like that you survived that, Mr. Reaver. So I might have to have you come back and help, because nothing's really heading this direction anymore.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you.
So if I come over, I don't know if I can actually hit the Reaver, though. I'm going to try. If I miss, I'll just hit the shields on the Warlord, which is kind of okay as well. And the rockets will probably just hit the shields anyway. Or I can just kind of miss everything, it looks like. And I should be able to absorb this. Yeah, just barely. Okay, but that's not ideal. Say, that should be blocked by that rock. I don't buy that at all. Okay, that is a bit more of a problem. Thankfully, I didn't lose a gun and didn't take too much damage there, but that could be really bad. I've got a couple shots potentially down here. Have you activated? Okay, so the Reaver still hasn't activated, and he's got volcano cannons. That's a problem.
The Emperor's sacrifice is life, as ours is death.
So I'm going to come out, even though it means I'm a bit more exposed, and I'm going to try to do some damage to the Reaver. He's already damaged, his shields are kind of down, and I will retain, so I can use him if I need to. But unfortunately, we've got shields here too. So it looks like the shields here might have saved some of the damage on the Reaver. Maybe. Alright, you're probably going to die, so I probably want to move you or use you.
It weakens us and saps our resolve.
I don't have a great spot to go. I could kind of back off around the rock and take some shots as I go. Maybe I'll do that just to kind of try to stay alive and stay in the area. And I'll continue trying to take a shots at the Reaver, but I don't think anything's going to hit. Might. Kind of hitting both of them. Hey, blew off a gun. That's a really good result, actually. For not getting a kill, blowing off a volcano cannon is almost as good as a kill. And you are silently creeping around to the side, which I'm not a fan of. Very creepy. And there goes one of my guns, and the Reaver's down. Yep. That's why I wanted to kill him before he got a chance to do anything. I just didn't have the firepower to do it. Now, I could send Reavers up to get shots in the back of them, but it will take a little while to get there. The Reavers here haven't acted yet, and I kind of don't want them to. I might need both of you to shoot at the same target to kill it, though. Got clear shots there, too. The volcano cannon's a bit more dangerous. So I'm going to do that and retain. Shields are down. Give me some good damage. Not what I hoped. Okay.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Can't tell for sure if that's going to be blocked. I'm going to move a little bit that way. Get a little bit better range. Keep my front facing this guy. Okay, blow off a gun. That's nice. He's almost dead. There we go. Got a death. I don't know what killed him at the end there. I'm at full shield, so I might be okay here, but I might lose a gun. Yep, there goes my gun. But between the two of them, we can erase him next turn. So I'm trying to kind of whittle them down. Once they're down a little bit more, I might be able to kind of run by to go after objectives a bit. There isn't really anything in the center. I could actually just kind of run a Reaver through there. So I could run that way and probably get some shots on the Reaver. I could run, and if I get the first activation, I could probably then book through and head back for the Fort Operating Base and other stuff. So that's definitely an option, but it really requires me to get the first activation. If I don't, I'm probably screwed. And even being up here, I'm mainly just being a distraction. Even if I kill this Reaver, I'm still mostly just a distraction. I'm going to try to go for the Reaver kill. It's not too likely, but I'm going to give it a shot. Got some hits coming in. Yeah, just some damage. And you're going to shoot back. See if my shields can hold against one volcano cannon. Nope. And lost my gun. That's too bad. Alright. Now, the other way we can go is up here and try to get some shots in the rear.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
So I'm going to head for that, but I'm going to kind of stay hidden this turn, and maybe next turn I can get out and get some shots in behind something. Alternatively, I could just come down here, because they seem to be heading this direction really hard, and take some pot shots. But if I can get by them, I can also slip by back for the operating bases and stuff. So I'm just going to go there. We stopped everything that was headed this direction. They then kind of changed. So now I'm going to try to sneak up a bit. Okay, enemy goes first. Let's see what his priority is. Or its priority is. Okay. Let's see if I can survive the shots here. So there's two very badly hurt Reavers I'd like to kill. That's one of them. The other one is right there. I don't necessarily want to have... That's jumping all over the place. Alright.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
If I go for the Reaver, some of the shots are definitely going to hit the shields of the Warlord next to it, so I can kind of damage both at the same time, hopefully. Okay, he's dead. We've got a little bit of shield damage. A little bit more. Alright, not super impressive, but I did do some shield damage there. Okay, so that stops you from taking an action. You already took an action, so that's less of a problem, so stopping you from acting is probably my next best option. So let's see what you can do. Shields are down. Damage incoming. At least blow a gun off. We did not blow a gun off. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, he's got quite a bit more firepower with those laser blasters up top than I do, so I'm going to lose this fight if I don't have help. Thankfully, I do have some help potentially later, but not this turn. We could also try to run out and get behind him, but I probably would do that after the Banelord acts. You are probably going to target him, but let's go ahead and see if you can get a kill here. Is that blocked? That should not be blocked. We'll retain. Give me a kill, give me a kill, give me a kill. I want him to die before he gets a chance to act. There we go. Okay, even though I'm hurt, still up a little bit when it comes to that. We've got you as well. You need to move and run away or kill something. Can I kill him? Maybe. I've only got one gun though, so I might be better off just running and heading back for other objectives. So that's what I'm going to do. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? If I click here, why in the world are you heading that direction? This might be one of those situations where it looks like you can go somewhere, but you actually can't. And I've had that pop up on some of the maps. Yeah, so I can get to here, or somewhere around here, like there, but I can't actually go any further than that. It seems like it's these terrain that kind of screw it up, like it messes up some of the options. So yeah, so instead of being able to just run through here and grab an objective, I've got to run back around the other way like a complete idiot, which is not really helpful. So really, this path doesn't even exist as far as movement goes. For line of sight, yes, but not for movement, and that really is irritating. So in that case, I'm just gonna shoot you and see what I can do. Probably not enough to kill you, but I'll get my hits on you. Oh, I did kill you before you get hits on me. Okay, he still has an action though.
Your streets will run
All right.
with blood.
Banelord is turning around. That's not what I wanted. Him, I want to stay away from. Okay, you're just going to shoot him. That's all we've really got. I could run out. I don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah, I'm not going to get any shots there.
It weakens us and saps our resolve.
And you've all acted, so I don't have a lot of actions left. This guy here is definitely a threat. I'm going to save him for after he acts.
Fight with this machine and guard it from the shame of defeat.
If he comes closer, I have a good shot, but I'm just going to move up and go ahead and get in a better range to take the shots. We'll go ahead and retain because I'm going to do something with the Reaver. Let's see if I get any damage here. Not a lot. 75, 50, 77. Okay. So, unfortunately...
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
All I can really do here, I'm going to move over and just light you up on the way, drop your shields down, keep some distance so I can't get hit in close combat. Shields are down, a little bit of damage, 36, 38, 39, 15. And that must be the Warlord. Yeah, he's pretty much toast. Yeah, down he goes. Yeah, if I could have run through there, I definitely would have, and would have just headed back towards the objectives in the back. But yeah, the fact that I can't move through there, I think is not intentional, at least I think. I think you're all that's left. So let's come out. And take some pot shots. Shields are down. I'm not too likely to do much damage with the laser blaster, but maybe a little bit. 39. And lots of armor saves. Yeah, that's it. What do I have left? Who's left? You are. Yeah, okay.
We will stand as the Emperor bids us.
And all I'm going to do is just take a shot. If I get activation first, we'll be going here first next time. Okay, shields are down. 15 points of damage. 58, 19. I wish the damage numbers would pop up here instead of being over here. For the health, at least. Shields, I don't care. Alright, I win strategy check. So, yes, you will take the shot first.
Duty, unyielding will.
Retain. Good damage. Pretty close to being dead. I did retain, so you can just finish him off.
As the Emperor bids us.
You should be able to finish him off. There we go. Okay, another one down. So you've got the Banelord and the Warlord, is that it? I think that's all. Okay. So we could have you start running down there, but I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. He's got some shields. How about you just head towards him, knock some shields down. I don't expect much from you, just knock the shields down. Act as a bit of a distraction. Actually got some damage. Even at the very end, 21 points there. Okay. Now, potentially you could shoot there, but we've got to take out this guy. He's way more of a threat. I don't have an angle here, but after he moves, I might. So you just sit tight, unload everything you got. He's already hurt. I don't think it's going to be enough because I'm shooting him right in the face, but it might be. Hey, nice. Alright, and that takes out everything that he hasn't used. So just have that one Banelord left, and that's it. So everybody else, we can just gang up on the Banelord, and that's fine. I'm going to stay here. I don't need to retain because all the other actions on the enemy side are gone. Everything's acted. Apparently the wreckage here is blocking some of the shots. It is kind of nice, this being the last of the scenarios, that it is kind of a decent-sized engagement and taken a while. It's kind of a nice thing. Alright, so that's all taken care of. And like I said before in the previous one, I probably will come back if there are any updates to actual core features, like being able to set your facing and that kind of stuff. I might come back and do some skirmishes. But I don't know what else I would really do if I come back to this. Having finished all the campaign, finished all the scenarios and stuff. What do I want to do with you? We could just run in.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy
do the same thing here. Just
his wrath.
Head towards the enemy. I think if this was updated, the bugs were all fixed. Some of the map pathing stuff was fixed, and you could be able to set your own facing, and then choose whether or not to shoot your plasma weapons. What else? Maybe one or two other little quality of life improvements and bug fixes. I think this would be pretty good.
We walk.
And I really wish it already had those things in it. Yeah, let's just head out this way. Just go towards an objective for no other reason that I just don't have a good angle on the last enemy. If I can grab 2 more objectives, I'll have victory, but we can just kill the last Banelord here pretty soon, and that'll finish it as well. And I even get to go first. Alright, I don't know if I want to lure him in, or if I just want to start hammering him. I can't hit him from that many angles, but if he comes out here, he's just dead. I mean, this is a kill box if I ever saw one. So it's just a bad position. He might back off, but I don't think so. Go grab another objective. And I'll let him act and see what he does. I'll give him a chance. Let the last of the Chaos Forces decide how it wants to die. Do you want to run away, get shot in the back? Do you want to come into the kill box and get shot from every direction until you die? Apparently that's the choice he's going to make. Okay, he's got no more actions. I can shoot him as much as I want from every direction possible, so that's what I am going to do. Starting here. There goes your shields. To give the Reavers their chance first, because they're the least likely to do much damage.
Billions live or die by our actions.
Lasers are on target. I still have yet to see a close combat weapon get blown off, so I'm not sure if they actually can. I would assume they should be able to, but I have never seen it. Let's experiment and keep hitting him from this direction and see if I can have that happen.
By firepower and force.
This is probably just going to kill him. It's kind of hitting him in the back, not really the arm. There we go! Victory! The final victory. Yeah, this was kind of an interesting one because there were a lot of forces on either side, but there's all these like very strict paths about where you can go, and then finding out like you can't even go through some of them is kind of irritating. But kind of an interesting map. I think depending on where the objectives were, you could have a much more maneuver-based game on this. And really what he should have done with some of these forces would be to just kind of back off, take some shots, but really you couldn't win that way. You could kind of stalemate it out for a while. But eventually, if you only have 1 or 2 Titans left, and I've got some fast guys, I'm just going to get into the back eventually and grab those objectives. But yeah, that's it for the last of the scenarios. If there are more scenarios that pop up, I will check them out. If there are some adjustments to main gameplay mechanics or some major bug fixes, I might come back and do some skirmishes. Maybe doing some for the Imperium and some for Chaos, but that's probably going to be it for a while for Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. It would be nice if they do make some of those quality of life improvements and bug fixes and add some of those features like being able to set your facing, being able to choose if you don't want to shoot your plasma weapons because they do have that cooldown. Those kind of things would be kind of my minimum I'd be looking for, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks very much for coming by. As always, I will ask, please subscribe if you came across this at some point. I am a tiny channel, so it's very hard to find me, and finding me again might be difficult. I do a variety of different stuff, not just Games Workshop things, but mostly turn-based strategy, tactics, that kind of stuff. I do have a couple things in the line coming, and I know Battle Sector is coming next month, so maybe I'll be able to check that out. Kind of depends. It's not a bad price, so I'll kind of see once it comes out. For me, the money for picking up additional games is sometimes kind of tight, but I might be able to swing that one. All right, so thanks so much for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all again another time. Until then, have a good one.